Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream of Morrowind. Last stream went through and basically started finished the Raven Rock side quest, finishing the Raven Rock city or town. Sorry, finishing the town, kicking the absolute ass out of the Imperial East Empire Trading Company, and the stream we're heading into and finishing up, unfortunately finishing up one of the most important things in our game, our first character, Shalfar Mistblade. When was the last save we did? I saved when I closed down, right? What was the last save? Oh, okay, it's done. So yeah. So what we're basically doing this stream is just doing all the side quests in the Bloodmoon DLC because there's a bit left. I mean, we've explored most of the island, but there's still a ton to do. So without further ado... Oh yeah, we just kind of... We don't use to jump. Yet. There. Alright, so first we need to head to the... to Severia Gradius. Inside the courtyard. So where are you? Where are you? Where... Oh, there she is. Ask your questions, but be quick, darkelf. I am quite busy with the moonsugar investigation. Moonsugar investigation? You're new to Frostmoth, so I guess you haven't heard. Over the past couple of months, several people across Solstheim have been poisoned with moonsugar. Someone has been slipping into their food and wine. They've experienced temporary euphoria and a complete exhaustion. I've been in charge of finding the culprit and bringing them to justice. Recently, our cult priest, Jeline, was poisoned, so it's now an official imperial matter. If it were just the locals, the Empire wouldn't be bothered. But now one of our own has been infected. Last week, our cult priest was stricken with moon sugar euphoria after drinking some wine. I don't have any manpower to deal with the problem, but my superiors are getting impatient. They want the culprit dead. I need to call upon you, as a loyal member of the Imperial Legion, to bring this poisoner to justice. What say you? Will you serve me in the Empire? I'll be honored to serve the Empire. What must I do, Severia? Severia? Excellent. You are a credit to the Imperial Legion, Shalfar Mistblade. I hereby order you to kill the man responsible for the moon sugar poisonings. Jeline, our cult priest, is the most recent victim, and he actually caught a glimpse of the culprit. It was a man wearing, oddly enough, a unique white Colovian fur helm. Bring this white helm, and I'll know the justice has been served. Be sure to question Jeline at the Imperial Cult Shrine before you depart. He may have more information. Alright, Jeline. Not you, Antonius. I'm surprised you're still here. I'm just getting tired. Hello, Jeline. Hello, Shalfar Mistblade. I heard you've been speaking to Severia Gradius about the moonsugar poisonings. I will do my best to assist you, of course. I do what I can to assist you, of course. Yes, I too was stricken with moonsugar euphoria. It was just last week, after our cult service. Sat down to some wine, and moments later realized something was wrong. I'm a law-abiding man, Shalfar Mistblade, and I've never experienced anything so free in all my life. The laughing, the dancing, it was horrible. And then, as I drifted off, I saw him. A strange man, old and frail, certainly no Nord, wearing a white Colovian fur helm. And even stranger was a silly song. A song? It's rather embarrassing, really. I mean, I was deeply affected by the moon sugar, and I'm not even sure I can trust my own recollections. But, well, I heard singing. It was a very strange tune, more like a nursery rhyme. Something you'd sing to a child, maybe. I only caught a little of it. Something about a workshop in the snow and lanterns all aglow. And I remember something about candy. Oh yes, there are lots of hee-hee-hees and ha-ha-ho-hos. It's all absurd, I know. Yeah, snow. Can't get enough of it up here. Could explore it and we'd all be rich. Okay, so it's the snow. Alright, south of Lake Fjelding is where our next area is. Should we go workshop? Smash it. Hello. Is this it? Lanterns all aglow. Oh. Minashi. The song of Uncle Sweetshare. Can I read this during battle? Well, it's well, hey, look, here it is. Uncle Sweet Share. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry late Christmas. Hi. He's dead now. The story of Uncle Sweetshare. The song Uncle Sweetshare. Hee hee ha ho, to the workshop he will go. My uncle's candy is so sweet, as a yummy wintry treat. When the sugar is warm, the pale lights light. Happiness spreads throughout the night. Hee hee ha ho, to the workshop he will go. Uncle Sweetshare is coming near to spread his candy and his share. It's better than trinkets, games, or toys, so say all the little girls and boys. Hee hee ha ho, to the workshop he will go. Candy, candy makes so much. Uncle Sweetshare has the magic touch. So it's back to the workshop in the snow with lovely lanterns all aglow. Hee hee ha ho, hee 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 ho. Well, we know where the cat. Well, we know where it is. Is this Santa Claus?
Candy, candy, he makes so much. Uncle Sweetshare has a magic touch. So it's back to the workshop in the snow with lovely lanterns all aglow. Hee hee, ha ho, hee hee hee, ha ha ho.
Okay, so this guy is very much like is high on his own supply. Hee hee, ha ha, can it be? A visitor at my workshop? How can I help you, sweet Shalfar Missplayed? I have candy treats to spare, if you come in search of happiness. Oh, you're here to ask about the moon sugar investigation. I see, I see. Hee 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 hee. Candy treats? My candy treats are tasty, they are, and filled with special sugar and love. They bring happiness to everyone on Solstheim. That's what I do, you see. I give out my special sugary treats and spread happiness throughout the land. It's difficult work, but oh, so very rewarding. Mignassi certainly thought so. Ah, Mignassi, the dear lad. Mignassi was my assistant. He helped me make my candy. He loved his sugar, Mignassi did. Loved it a little too much, I'm afraid. He died, you see. His, sweet tooth got the better of him. I buried him just outside. We had a lovely little ceremony. The hawkers came and sang for him, they did. Strange creatures, hawkers. Do you know they can walk on land and swim in water? That Nerevarine Gradius is so grumpy. Maybe I should visit her next. Because that's what I do, Shalfar Missplayed. I visit the sad and miserable and spread all the happiness I can. It's the way of Uncle Sweetshare, you see. Now that Jeline, there's a sad, sad boy. His true love has disappeared, don't you know? Very sad, very sad. That's why I sang to him, Shalfar Missplayed. He needed something extra, something special. Sugar and a song. It cures all. Uncle Sweetshare. That's me, you see. Uncle Sweetshare. Just like the children's rhyme. When I found the old song, the lyrics moved me like nothing else in my life. I knew at that moment who I truly was, and who I was meant to do. So I had this workshop built. I made treats here, you see. Delicious treats with a special sugar. Moon sugar. Hee hee ha ha. That's when I spread my cheer throughout the land. But it's all a secret. Shh. Now, here's a question. Should I kill this guy, or should I, But yeah, he's apparently, Christmas. Apparently this guy was actually called Grandfather Cross, and he was Santa, like. Alright. My character is a member of House Redguard and a stalwart member of the Imperial Legion. So that's the question. But he is very merciful when he can. Promise you'll stop poisoning people and I'll spare your life. Just give me your white helm and I'll bring it back to Nerevarine Gradius as proof of your death. Give you my helm? Stop sharing my sugar? Oh? Distressing, most distressing. But you will let me live? I do so love to live, Shalfar Missplayed. Alright then, we have a deal. Here's my white helm, and I have my promise I'll not spread any more cheer. I'll keep all my candy to myself. That won't be so bad, will it? Okay, this guy's too far gone. Okay.
Give in. You're dead already.
This man is way too far gone. Ooh. There's no helping him. That man was ready to just. That man is like, oh, I was told to stop. I'm just gonna do it again. Or dumb like me, for instance. What the hell? What the hell? Ingmar. I think you're a quest line. You have to be.
Hail, Shalfar Misplay! I'm not sure your business is out here in the wild, but I'm glad you're not one of my Skull brothers. I surely don't know why I'm not inside the barrel killing Valbrun the Draugr.
We'll help like it later. That guy's definitely a side quest for later. I want to do these quest lines, but sources to do in Oblivion. Get away from me! Get away from me! What's in here? Draugr. A Draugr. Dead Draugr. A lock. Some stall room. Oh god! It's some loot, that's it. Let's see, is it randomly generated or is it guaranteed? Yeah. I'll take the hammers. Which our inventory's kind of full. Oh yeah, because you're not putting no, it's still full. What the hell? Hey. Our inventory's full for now. Great shaft of nonsense. What the hell is this thing? Great shaft of nonsense. What say you? Oh, that probably explains that. Oh, not actually. Put down stacks. Yeah, get rid of those in the star and longsword. They don't not fit. What do you mean they don't not fit? What say you? What say you mean? Alright. I have to unlock that, but it doesn't matter. That's a 50 chest versus everything else is 20. Shopkeeper's robe. I mean, okay, I'll take the HP. Now you can also take the stall room too, because we're here. Might as well. Some raw stall room. Anything like some gear with that. And off we go. Oh wow, we're going far. Yeah, we're going much farther now at the lower weight. Holy moly. Shalfar Mistblade, do my eyes deceive me, or is that the white Colovian fur helm? Then the deed is done, and the moon sugar poisoner has been brought to justice. Excellent work. You've done a great service to me, the Legion, and the Empire itself. Take this gold as payment for a job well done, and I will also give you another reward. As a symbol of my personal thanks, this sword has served me well, and you'll find its enchantments will help rally others to your cause. Thanks to the short sword, I have no use for it. I literally have no use for it. Next quest line on the list is the missing missionary, which is actually from Jeline. Huh. Oh shit, it's crashed. Damn it. Okay. Give me a moment. Again, the bloodmoon quests are better. Give me a moment, because guess what? It's crashed. Dimball in the well. The skull in the... Okay, less near in Skull Village. Okay. Skull Village. Thrisk. Okay. Thrisk. Where's Thrisk? Boethiah. Guard the ending. Okay. Culver. The dwelling. That's here. The patchwork airship, which we actually do know about that one. We already got that. We just need to get the airship wreck. Okay, Cursed Captain, which is Thormore's Watch, and then 2 more quests. In the meantime, we can close down that another quest. Okay, come on. Please. I forgot to close down Discord. Damn it. Discord and its CPU eating motherfucker.
Pleasure to meet you.
Alright, Jolene. If you need shrine services asked, but be quick. I have an important cult matter in my mind right now. Important cult matter. Yes, you see, my protege, Marissa, has left the shrine over a month ago for the forsaken frozen wastes. Her challenge is to bring the word of the imperial cult to local savages. She hasn't returned, and I fear the worst. What else would you call them? They're hardly civilized with all that bear and wolf worship, and they hardly even recognize the 9 divines. Most Nords are too busy worshipping heathen gods like Alduin and Orki. Most Nords are in Orki and Arke. No, Orki. That's what Marissa's missionary work is so important. 9 divines? The official religion of the Empire. The imperial cult worships the 9 divines. The 9 divines are the Daedra, Akatosh, Dibella, Arke, Zenithar, Mara, Stendar, Kinnereth, and Julianos, and the divine god hero Tiber Septim, founder and patron of the Empire. Akatosh, the dragon god of time, is the chief deity of the 9 divines. Dibella, the goddess of beauty, is the most popular god of the 9 divines. In Cyrodiil, she's in nearly a dozen different cults, most of them devoted to women, some to artists and athletics, others to erotic instruction. Arke, the god of life and death, is a deity associated with burials and funeral rites, and is responsible for the progression of the seasons. Its priests are staunch opponents of necromancy and all forms of undead. Zenithar, the trader god, and the patron of the works and commerce, the deity of wealth and labor, commerce and communication. Its priest has shown the way of the peace and prosperity through earnest work and honest profit, not through war and bloodshed. Mara, the goddess of love, is the mother goddess, patron of the bountiful earth, and source of mortal companionship and understanding. She's associated with Nur of the Anuad, the female principle of the cosmos that gave birth to creation. If that Mara sounds similar, it's the amulet Mara, I think, is actually hers. Is the amulet Mara a thing? Actually, is it a thing? I actually do not know that. I might be completely forgetting something. Stendar, god of justice and mercy, is the patron of righteous might and merciful forbearance. He's the inspiration of magistrates and rulers, the patron of the imperial legions, the comfort of the law-abiding citizen. Kinnereth, goddess of air, is the deity of the heavens, the winds, the elements, the unseen spirits of air, patron of sailors and travelers. Kinnereth is invoked in auspicious stars of birth, and of good fortune in daily life. And lastly, Julianos. Julianos, god of worship and wisdom and logic, is the deity of literature, law, history, sorcery, enchantment, and alchemy. Monastic works founded by Tiber Septim are dedicated to Julianos, the keepers of the Elder Scrolls. So Tiber Septim, Talos, the Dragonborn, heir to the seed of the Sundered Kings, the greatest god hero of mankind, and worship as the protector and patron of just rulership and civil society. Tiber Septim was born in the continent of Atmor with the name Talos. When he became Emperor of Tamriel, he took on the Cyrodiilic name Tiber Septim, the Dragon of the North. Alright. Next was missionary work. Marissa was a passion for preaching. She thought she could be most effective spreading the tenets of the imperial cult to the residents of Solstheim. It's dangerous but necessary work. Her journeys into the wild have been successful in the past, but Marissa never returned from her last outing. I fear something terrible has happened. I don't suppose you'd be willing to look for Marissa. She means a great deal to me. Her work is very important to the Imperial cult. That is, her work is very important to the Imperial cult. You'll have the look of an adventurer about you, Shalfar Mistblade. If you'd find Marissa return to me, I will gladly empty the shrine's coffers to your purse. She left here over a month ago and headed north, towards Lake Fjalding. Begin your search in that area. Big lake towards the northeast. Of course, kept covered in ice, but still not much use.
So what's this about?
Okay.
What say?
What's Thrisk? Skull Village, altar. Where the hell is Thrisk? Okay, let's go to Skull Village. Where's my next market point? I'm just going to do this just to see where my last recall point is, because I don't want to recall all the way over to the other place.
It smells like Grandpa's goat and garlic sauce.
I'm not using that. I just realized my last recall point, and it's all the way in Mournhold. No. Let's mark this place. Yeah, I'm not going to come back for a while if I do that. What say you? Let's go to this again. It's not that far of a trip. We can also maybe get that stall room gear on the way.
You will die where you stand.
You will die where you stand. What say you? Say! I heard that sword. Don't think I didn't. I hate enemies. These enemies are really annoying. Hit them with hammers. Alright. Let's see. What is it, friend? Stolen armor. Let's do this curious.
What is it? Have you come
What's this? Room hole. Alright. I still don't like upon you, Blood Skull. Person never returned. There's no Marissa around here. If she left the Imperial Cult Shrine and headed north, she never made it this far.
The skull will endure.
Where's Thirsk? What the hell is Thirsk? It's a meat hall created by let's go here later anyway, so might as well look it up on the map. Thirsk, Morrowind. Surprised it doesn't appear on the map at all. It's Thirsk is. Let's go to this place in Bloodmoon, and it's in. Okay, it's west of Lake Fjalding, or east of Lake Fjalding. It's actually a really big area. So the prize is not appearing on the map. It's like right here. Oh, that's why we haven't actually found it. Doi. It's right there. That's Thirsk. Side questing is important, guys. What the hell is that? What the hell happened here?
Today's your lucky day.
He came to meet home and killed everyone he could. There was no warning. My clan fought bravely, but they were no match. I rained arrows upon the beast and finally drove him off. But he'll be back. It all happened so quickly. You were just standing here enjoying our mead in the warmth of the fire when he struck. Never have seen a creature so savage. If I didn't know better, I'd say the monster that did this was a difricate. But how could it be? The difricate is a remorseless monster that tastes of human flesh. According to legend, he had been sealed in his lair for centuries. The entrance is on the shore of Lake Fjalding, but it's covered with ice. How could it have escaped? Why now? Wait, the strange fire in the lake. You must have seen it. I do not know what sorcery caused that fell flame, but it could have melted the ice. It is true. The fricite is free to walk the lands, Dark Elf. The beast must be stopped. You're no stranger to combat, Dark Elf. I can see that in your eyes. Do you have the power to slay the beast? Do you have the courage? Skjolder, Wolfrunner, as chieftain of Frisk, he used possession of the hall when he slew Grist the Yellow and placed his head on the pedestal. But now Skjolder is dead, and Frisk has no chieftain. If you can kill the Fricati and claim some kind of battle trophy, he may be found worthy to rule over Frisk. What say you? Will you slay the Fricati? I'll kill it. Your words honor me in my following comrades. The beast makes his lair in the ice caves that run beneath Frisk. The entrance is located in the shores of Lake Fjalding, just west of here. I'm sure you'll find the creature there licking its wounds. If you manage to slay the beast, make sure you claim some part of the beast as a trophy. Bring the trophy back to me, and I'll name you chieftain of Frisk. For that is our way. Now go, and good hunting. Well, now that Erich is dead, I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you. Last I saw her, she was upstairs, locked in Erich's room.
So what's this?
Please, stranger, help me! I'm being held prisoner by that disgusting Nord Erich! I came to the mead hall to preach the way of the Divines, and that's how I was repaid. I came to Thrisk to preach the word of the cult, and persuade the barbarians for their love of drink. That foul Erich poured mead on me, and then he struck me. I awoke in his chambers, this was over 3 weeks ago, by my reckoning. Every day he comes to taunt me and beat me. The only food and drink I've been given is rotten meat and mead. Please, stranger, you must release me so that we may travel together back to the cult shrine. I want to see something real quick, because the risk is a location later. So can we even do any of the quests here? Because they're all dead. Sabina Snow Song. Okay, you cannot do this like Grim Chieftain. Okay, so that's fine. We're good. We're good. So yeah, the only thing we have left to do is literally just start to escort this person back, and we have to go quests. It's not your fault I'm faster than you all. Hey, wait for me! Hey, wait for me! Hey, wait for me!
I'll make this quick.
Get out of here really fast. Hey, over here, wait.
How does it feel to know death?
Damn it! Damn bone walkers! Fuck! Hate bone walkers. I hate them so much. I hate holes. I hate Solsthiem. I hate the enemies here. Killed. I'm halfway there.
Hey, wait for me.
That will.
I have the upper hand. Here it comes. Run or die.
Run or die.
Feel to know death is near.
I cannot say you shouldn't. Excuse me. Alright, this one. Don't turn into humorous. We're not looking for your endurance anytime soon. It's right across the corner. I already killed these guys, so... Come on, you're almost there! Literally, it's right here! Damn, scoring glass thought we were done with them!
Why is he so rude? Have I got a bit? How can I show my appreciation?
By the Nine Divines! You rescued my Marissa! Please take this gold. I know it's not much, but it's all we have in our coffers. I wish I could give more Marissas invaluable to me in the Imperial cult. Hey, no problem. I'm just glad to be able to help her. Thanks for escorting me back to the Imperial cult shrine. If you haven't already, make sure to talk to Jeline. He'll want to reward you for your duty. Aye. The bar in Raven Rock. Okay. So let's head back to Raven Rock. There's the one guy who was like, hey, can you help me with my scholarly efforts? No! Oh, okay then. But now we can. Raven Rock. Ah, Raven Rock, Raven Rock, Raven Rock. How are these so cool? Mead Hall. This town was nothing but a bunch of scraps when I first came here. Now it's a big bustling town. Hello, Shalfar Mistblade. I was just going over my notes. I'm here in Solstheim doing some research, you see. Yes, research in the Falmer. Some call them snow elves, though. I find that designation a gross oversimplification. You see, according to Nord legend, the Falmer are an elusive race of elves who dwell in cold, remote regions. They're usually blamed for any number of disasters. Blizzards, missing children, you name it. Locals think those vile weakling creatures of the Falmer of legend. An assaulting and absurd notion, if there was one. Here, please, have another drink. The weaklings? The snow elves of legend? Preposterous! You see, I believe the Falmer really existed centuries ago. They were elves, just like the Altmer, Dumner, and Bosmer. Then, they just faded away. They bred with other elven races and ceased to exist in identifiable culture. It's very likely the Falmer are an important part of elven ancestry, Shalfar Mistblade. Your glass is almost empty. Your glass is almost empty. I've heard of them, but I've never seen one. Don't launch them at north. I have long believed that I, Ethelor, have blood of the Falmer flowing through my veins. I'm on a journey of self-discovery, Shalfar Mistblade. I wish to know who I am, where I came from. I'm hoping that if I find some evidence of the Falmer's existence, I'll better understand myself and my past. But alas, I am a noble, not an adventurer. That's why I've come to this establishment. I'm hoping to hire an explorer to do some more physical work. Another drink? Another drink? Listen, Shalfar Mistblade. You seem to be an able sort, and you did listen politely to my ramblings. Would you be interested in helping me with my research? I need someone to do a bit of exploring and investigating. I'll pay you, of course, some gold up front. Are you interested? Sounds interesting, Ethelor. What'd you ever do? I need you to investigate Solstheim's ancient sites. Burial barrows, standing stones, that sort of thing. Who knows what information they hold? Here's 200 septons for traveling expenses, equipment, and whatever else you may find. If you find any solid evidence of the Falmer's existence, bring it back here to me.
Oh, greetings. How do you do?
Alright, so apparently in the center of the island, the altar of Thrond.
The altar of Thrond! To the southeast, southwest! warp speed.
In Yodagir's barrow. Kill for spelling. Oh, yeah, that later. And let's more later. Oh, my lord. I think that's where we need to go right there. Nice. Yodagir's barrow. Jogger! And a bone wolf. Oh shit! Surprise! Surprise me with something. It's an ancient steel cuirass. And Spear of the Snow Prince. The remains of a Falmer. The Fall of the Snow Prince. An account of the Battle of Mostring is transcribed by Lorkheim, and chronicler of the chieftain Inghold White-Eye, or Ingjald White-Eye, or Ingjald or White-Eye. From whence they came we did not know, but to the battle he rode on a brilliant steed of paled white. Elf, we called him, for elf he was, yet unlike any other of his kind we had ever seen before that day. His spear and bow armor were bore the radiant and terrible glow of unknown magicka, and so adorned his unknown rider seemed more white than warrior. What troubled frightened us most at this moment was a call to that rose from the elven ranks. It was not fear, not wonder, but an unabashed and unbridled joy. The kind of felicity felt by the damned man who was granted a second chance at life. For at that time the elves were damned and near death as ever had they been during the trade skirmishes of Solstheim. The Battle of Mosring was the final stamping Norden elf on our island. Led by Ysgolor, we had driven the elven scourge from Skyrim, and were intent on cleansing Solstheim of their kind as well. Our warriors armed with the finest axes and the swords, nor the craftsmen who could forge, cut rank swaths through the enemy ranks. The slopes of Mostring ran red with elf blood. Why then would our foes rejoice? Could one rider bring such hope to an army so hopeless? To most of our kind, the meaning of the call was clear, but the words were but a litany of elven chants and cries. There were some among us, however, the scholars and chroniclers, who knew well the words and shuddered at their significance. The Snow Prince has come. Doom is at hand. There was then a great calm that overcame the elves that still stood. Through their mass the Snow Prince did ride, and as a longboat slices of white icy waters of the Alding he parted the ranks of his kin. The magnificent white horse slowed to a gallop, then a trot, and the unknown elf riders moved to the front of the line at a slow, almost ghost-like pace. Our Nord warrior sees much in the life of bloodshed and battle, and is rarely surprised by anything harmed come neighboring. But few among us that day could have imagined that we awed certainty of that raging battlefield, that all at once went motionless and silent. Such is the effect of the Snow Prince had on us all. For one, the joyous cries of the elves had ended. There remained a quiet, known only in the solitude of slumber. It was then our combined host, elf and Nord alike, were joined in a terrible understanding. Victory or defeat mattered little that day on the slopes of Mosring Mountains. The one truth we all shared was that death would come to many that day, victor and vanquished alike. The glorious Snow Prince, an elf unlike any other, did come to that day to bring death to our kind, and death he so brought, like a sudden violence so swall that rents travelers blind, and threatens to tear loose the very foundation of the sturdiest home. The Snow Prince did sweep into our numbers. Indeed, the ice and snow did begin to swirl and churn about the elf, as if called upon to serve its bidding. The spinning of that gleaming sphere were a dirge to all those who would stand in the way of the Snow Prince, and our mightiest fell before him that day. Ulfgi Abelhand, Strom the White, Freda Oakenwan, Heimdall the Frenzied, all lay dead at the foot of the Mosring Mountains. For the first time that day, it seemed the tide of battles actually turned. The elves, spurred on by the deeds that Snow Prince, rallied together for one last charge against our ranks. It was then, in a single instant, that the Battle of Mosring came to a sudden and unexpected end. Vina, daughter of Jafior, a lass of only 12 years and squire to her mother, watched as the Snow Prince cut down her only parent. In her rage and sorrow, Vina carried up Jofior's sword
it threw it savagely at our mother's killer. When the elf's gleaming spear stopped its deadly dance, the battlefields fell silent, and all eyes turned to the Snow Prince. No one that day was more surprised than the elf himself at the sight that greeted them all. For his great steed, the Snow Prince, still sat. The sword of Jolfior buried deep in his breast, and then he fell from his horse. From the battle, from the life, the Snow Prince lay dead, slain by a child. With their savior defeated, the spirit of the remaining elves was soon shattered. Many fled, and those that remained on the battlefield were soon cut down by our broad Nord axes. When the day was done, all that remained was the carnage of the battlefield, and on that battlefield came a dim reminder of valor and skill. For the brilliant armor and spear, the Snow Prince still shined. Even in death, this mighty and unknown elf filled us with awe. It is common practice to burn the corpses of our fallen foes. This is much a necessity as it comes to custom. It is with custom, for death brings with it disease and dread. Our chieftains was to cleanse Solstheim and horde. In death as well as in life. It was decided, however, that such was not the fate of the Snow Prince. One so mighty in war, and so loved by his kin, deserved better. Even in death, even if as an enemy of our people. And so we brought the body of the Snow Prince, wrapped in fine silks, to a freshly dug barrow. The gleaming armor and spear were presented in the pedestal of the honor, and the tomb was arrayed with treasures worthy of royalty. All the mightiest chieftains agreed to this course, that the elf should be honored. His body would be preserved in the barrow as long as the earth chose, but would not be offered the protection of Solsthiem, which is reserved for Nord dead alone. So ends this accounting of the Battle of Mostring, and the fall of magnificent elven Snow Prince. May our gods honor him in death, and may we never meet his kind again in life.
Just in case he needs more proof. I sneezed too hard, now I can't speak. Damn it! I can't speak now because I sneeze. Damn it! Fuck! Shalfar Mistblade, you've returned! Have you found any evidence of the Falmer here in Solstheim? Yes, I found an ancient set of armor in a spear in the Jolgir Barrow. There's a book as well, The Fall of the Snow Prince. The description of the title's character is rather interesting. Fall of the Snow Prince, you say? Fascinating. Let me see it. Yes. Yes, amazing! By my Falmer ancestors, you've done it, Shalfar Mistblade. The account of this tome is remarkable. Reeklings indeed. I don't see how the Snow Prince could have been anything but a Falmer. Do you? Do you? Splendid, splendid! You're a credit to explorers everywhere, Shalfar Mistblade. Here's the gold as promised, and thank you. 800 gold added to inventory.
Welcome, if you wish.
Smithy, I need to sell some shit to you. It's wrong place. Where's Smithy? These season my guts out and freaking I can't breathe. I hate sneezing so much. Anyway, sell you. I know you're a very expensive sword, but hey, I can sell this. But yeah. Apparently the helmet was actually stolen from that area. Okay. So, next is in Skull Village. Alright. Angle of Self. Oh, it's that one there. Right? Yeah, because they gave me the house. Alright, we're gonna talk to the person named Lasnir. Oh, there it is.
My son.
Timval, is that you, son?
Please.
Oh,
Please help
I'm
us
sorry.
out.
Please forgive the ramblings brought on by your old man, is in English. My son Timval has been eating water and fell into our well. I'm so lonely without him. Ever since his mother passed, Timval has been my only companion. The pool beneath the well leads to a series of ice caves known as Rimhole. So my boys may still live, but I'm too frail to search the caves. Everyone else in the village is convinced Timval is already dead. I must know if he still lives. Please, Dark Elf. If you enter Rimhole, and the fate of my son, you will help me? Oh, thank you, Dark Elf. Since my son fell into our well, I've kept it locked, to avoid any more unfortunate accidents. Here's the key. The well is out back. The waters of the well lead to Rimhole, but there may be another, more direct entrance to the caves, somewhere outside the village. Alright, give me one. Give me a few moments, guys. It's actually important.
I'm back. Now hurry, return with your news, my son. Just trying to help my girlfriend. Something. Okay. Skeletons. Alright, give her. Oh, Nordic Helm. With the healing potion. Take those. Mine. Yeah. Hello there. Crush their skulls. Oh, there's the cave. My cat's right now scratching at the door. Give me one. What? Right. So you. Oh, it's Timbal.
The forces of darkness are mine to command.
Well.
All shall bow before the terrible power of Timbal the Dark.
Well, there.
Intruder! You dare venture so deeply into the halls of Rimhole? The mantle of woe is mine, you hear? I have claimed the robe and its power!
Goody. This is gonna be fun.
Behold the vestments I now wear. When I read the old stories, I had to learn the truth. Could it be that an item of such grand magical lies so close at the hand? Thither I caves beneath my very village. I could contain my eagerness no longer and jumped into the well. I braved Rimhole's dangers, and at last my efforts were rewarded. Soon the dead shall walk, and Timbal the Dark shall lead them.
I've been sent by your father. Take off this robe and end this madness. Your father loves you, Timbal, and only wants you to be happy.
My father? My father? Could it be that he still holds me dear in his heart? I only wanted to study magic, free from the laws of the skull. Necromancy was quick and easy. The power it offers is overwhelming. It's overwhelming. Here, take the mantle of woe. Destroy it. I have brought shame to my father. I will leave Solstheim. I will find a place to study magicka, true magicka. Tell my father his love has saved me. I will return to him someday. I can truly make him proud.
Thanks. Mental woe do. Drain personnel. Oh. Fortify magic 5 times. Fortify conjuration times 5. What? Okay. Times what? God damn it. How many courses does it take to make you learn that I am surrounded? They're all by me with the same bludgeoning death strikes. You know? The Flash.
Oh, yes, darkelf. I'm sorry, I was just thinking my boy Timval. Please, darkelf, what news have you of my son Timval?
Timval lives. He's given up his study of the dark arts and the living Solstheim to study legitimate magicka. He said you'd return someday and make you proud.
I knew he was alive. Oh, thank you, Shalfar Mistblade. Although I hate to see him leave, I know Timval will return one day and bring pride and honor to our family. I don't have much to offer as a reward, but I want you'd have these. There's a pouch of a snow bear I killed many years ago. Bring your Thrisk and forge them to a special armor for you. Ace again, kind Shalfar Mistblade.
He's kinda dead.
It is an honor, blood.
Thrisk?
Thrisk is just to the east of Lake Fjolding. There's a lake mead hall that's built by a group of skull who split from our village hundreds of years ago. They will no longer follow our ways. We have no quarrel with them.
Okay. It's gonna be hard to tell you this. They're all kind of dead right now. They're all kind of torn to pieces by an angry horde in a monster. So, sorry. Where's the snow pelts? Snow bear pelts? Are they magicka? Oh, apparently you can eat them. Of course, my character just eats them until. Southeast corner of Lake Fjolding, by the way. The next quest is actually the one we already found. Is to avenge the person. Southeast Lake Fjolding. We're looking for... Lair of Ufrik. Well, it's simply called the Lair of Ufrik. It is the southwest of west of Thrisk. So...
Come on.
Bill. Gloomy Cave. Purple Sweets. Lair of the Ufrik. Okay. Alright, I'll have how you pronounce it. Monster, the beast. Lair of the beast. Shh. I gotta beat the door with a hammer. Oh, hi. There's the creature. A very, very weak creature. Oh, there's the creature dead. A severed Nord leg. And its heart. Eat a lot of people. It's like the Wampa from Star Wars. I think this thing is just supposed to be a reference to that thing, honestly. It might be a reference. Knowing this game? Probably. No. Okay.
Thirsk is closed and without a chieftain. These are sad times.
I'm sorry, Dark Elf, but none may enter the mead hall while you hold the heart of the beast. Can this be? You have slain the fell beast? By the gods, you truly are a warrior worthy of song. Give the heart to me, then. I will make ready the mead hall. And then when the debris of battle has been cleared, the heart of the beast will be placed on the pedestal of Thrisk. There's but one more task you must complete to be named chieftain. One more task? You must go to the mountains and find the bearer of Hrothmund the Red, first chieftain of Thrisk. One may only be named chieftain by the mead hall if of Hrothmund's spirit approves. That the bearer of Hrothmund's great ass is chopped off and put on the pedestal after he died. He was really caked up in his old age. Lay your hands on this weapon and utter the intention to rule over Thrisk. If you found worthy, Hrothmund will grant his blessing. Go now, seek Hrothmund bearer at the Eye of the Wolf. While you are away, I'll see to the repairs in the mead hall. Okay. Little secret. Name of the wolf that killed Hrothmund is Unjag. You'll need to say his name to the Hrothmund's barrow. Say any other name, and you'll never be able to get in. Because Hrothmund's bane is magically sealed. That doesn't mean there isn't something waiting for you. Prepare for a fight. Humans, are you mad? There's no time for such nonsense. That's sure she's one away from Mario. It's just one away from Mario. It's me, Mario. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. And, Hrothmund's Bane is what we're looking for. The Eye of the Wolf. Imperial Stag. Yep. Rodier's Grove. Oh yeah, it's north of the airship, so we originally found. So this way. So north of here. Dome. Oh, it's right there. It's literally right there. Right here. Just follow me. Right there. Meow. So many of them! Anymore! Okay. Because we have to enter this place for the other quest, for the... okay. Okay, it's Castle Karstag, actually.
Give in. You're dead already.
Brr. Okay, it's by a cave entrance that looks like a wolf. By Castle Karstag. It's by here, I will say. Too low. Can these fucking weaklings fuck off? Anyways. There's so many of them! Okay, these weaklings are worse than cliffracers. Anyone else want some? My nose is just... Here's where it is. Hrothmund's Barrow. It's the eye of the wolf. Of this wolf here.
Some they call me Hrothmund's Bane, with midnight teeth and moonlight mane. I am the wolf one soul may tame, by uttering my given name. But speak the truth, for those who lie gain not the wealth beyond my eye. Answer false and evermore, closed shut will be my icy door. What is my name?
Ondjag.
You spoke the truth and won the game, for Ondjag is my given name. You have gained entrance to Hrothmund's Barrow.
Ondjag. Which actually is the place we need to go. Yeah, and remember they said there's monsters in here, so there's probably more of those beasts. Oh, never mind. Stallroom. Doink. I actually like when games do that. For me, it reminds me a lot of, like, again, in Magic Quest. I love riddles in video games. Like, genuine riddles. Hrothmund's ask. You grasp the mighty axe of Hrothmund and utter the intention to rule with risk. The answer of approval, if Hrothmund grants his blessing. Okay, and where is the, Oh, the amulet of infectious charm is lying next to it, apparently. Ancient Nord chest, what? What do you mean it's lying next to it? Oh, right here. Amulet Infectious Charm. Or turn that to the guy. That's what he wanted. It honestly may be quicker just to fly over. Actually, let's switch. But yeah, we can return back to Aldaroon and basically turn that quest in. Getting ourselves a bit more stuff. Alright, onward with risk. Burgled, Bothmar.
All hail the chieftain of thirst, slayer of the Udefrecht. May the
Udefrecht.
mead flow forever.
Udefrecht. I know that Hrothmund to grant you his blessing, for I could feel it in the air. The heart of the Udefrecht has been placed on the pedestal for all to see. You, Shalfar Mistblade, are the new chieftain of Thrisk. Ruling over the mead hall is great work, and I understand that you have business elsewhere. I offer to your service as your advisor and second command, and will oversee the mead hall and its affairs in your absence. Now, do we have any mead hall business to discuss? Perhaps let to relax in your quarters. There's chieftain of Thrisk. There are certain things you may order the clan to do. As your second command, I'll grant you, make sure the orders are carried out. So what is your command, my lord? No. You. So, order me for Skyrim. Yes, great chieftain. I'll put an order me. You should arrive in Skyrim by the week. Great chieftain and Frisk. I'm afraid you are unable to collect some pretty props for the sale of mead. We have run low on the sweet nectar and don't have enough to make a profit of it. You'd like me to order more meat from Skyrim, I'd be happy to. Yes, my chieftain, I'll send out the hunters. They will kill many snow elves and snow wolves as they are able, and bring back their pelt. Bringing off the smith can use these pelt to craft more custom armor. They are elusive creatures, however. It may not take some time for our hunters' return. Check back in a few days. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in case I overcounted, 1 more. Hail, Shalfar misplaced. Cliffracer. Your meat has arrived. We now have plenty to sell. Oh, and I've seen that 3 cases of Skyrim's finest honey wine is in place upstairs in your quarters, my chieftain. Drink and be merry. Okay, it'll sell I sell the pelts. I'll be right back. I'll use the bathroom again. Sorry about that. I'm back. Alright. So, can we still create stuff? So is that guy still alive? Like, who creates it? Well, that's my bed. Clanbringer. Neat sword. Not that good, though. More... That's one thing I think is really weird about this game, is that a lot of... Oh. No, well, that's a unique book. First, history. Well, not really. Okay, so that's another quest down. 2 quests down. We just have to finish... Actually, 3 quests downs. We have, yep. So what I do is just return back to... Let me do a mark here. And alms fee! Out of the way. Where the hell am I? Oh, it's yes, okay, we want to head down the room. Shalfar Mistblade, you're here! And, well, I mean, you returned! What news? I found the wreckage of the airship, there are no survivors. I recovered the captain's journal, which explains everything. I recovered the amulet of infectious charm as well. The airship crashed, smashed, was dashed in the mountains. Horrible, horrible, such a loss of time and money. Oh, yes, yes, human life, too. Mustn't forget the crew. People, after all. Well, I am thankful, grateful, really, that you've come to me with this information. And, incredible work with the finding. That is the recovery of, the amulet of infectious charm. My thanks, Shalfar Mistblade. Here, please have this gold. Pleasure is all mine.
Help you, Dwemer.
Alright. Alright. But yeah, there we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quests left in the sky. Wow. So we have Ulfgar the Unending has been Brodia Grove. Okay. Let's also read that book we just got. We got the history of Thrisk. On the eastern lands of Lake Fjelding, Thrisk, a grand meat hall, serves the home and center of the operation of the most valiant clans of Nor warriors. Approximately 100 years ago, when a small group of Skalds decided to leave the main village and free themselves, their brethren, with adherence to nature worship. They sought to live life that their ancestors had in Skyrim, free to kill what they wanted, when they wanted, free to worship in any manner they chose. The group braved the harsh weather and traveled south towards Lake Fjelding, where they found a perfect location of a new settlement. There, they decided to construct a grand meat hall that would serve as their new home and hunting lodge. After several months of building, the companions had completed their task and named the meat hall Thrisk. The settlers had looked upon all they had accomplished and were truly proud of their accomplishment. But they're happy. Let's see how long this book is. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. But their happiness was short-lived. Their settlers soon learned that not everything is celebrated the construction of Thrisk. At the meat hall was being erected, so too was the noise and commotion of construction disturbing an ancient creature that lay dormant under the ice. It was a tragic twist of irony, therefore, that as the last beam of the great hall was nailed in place, the slumbering beast had finally awakened. His ancient name was Udafrecht, though the settlers knew him only as Death. The Udafrecht came for the newly completed meat hall and wreaked vengeance upon those who had scattered the peace of his long cold sleep. He killed without warning, without mercy, reducing the Thrisk Nords to half their number. It was the valiant sorcerer, Eldred Icelight, who finally drove the beast back to his lair beneath the frozen lake, and used his magic to seal the entrance of the great wall of ice. The horror was over, but the price was great. It took the settlers 2 months to fix up the damage done by the Udafric, and it was so many strong hands now gone. It was slow, tedious work. Finally, Thrisk stood tall and was proud once more. But even though the settlers had worked together to construct the mead hall and drive away the threat of the Udafric, tensions grew over who would serve their leader. Most of the men considered Hrothmund the Red their de facto chieftain, as he was the strongest and most capable of the lot. But one warrior, Drengerd Ronshelm, disagreed. He thought himself the most valuable to capable to rule over Thrisk, and loudly voiced his opposition to Hrothmund. Knowing that conflict and discord only served to destroy the new life they had worked so hard to create, Hrothmund the Red exercised his only true option. He swung his great axe and beheaded Drengerd Ronshelm where he stood. The Nords appreciated more than anything a warrior's prowess in battle, and Drengerd's slaying had proved them that Hrothmund was indeed most worthy to be Thrisk's chieftain, so that the other Nords would now never forget that he had proven his right to lead. Hrothmund placed Drengerd's head on a pedestal in the center of Thrisk main hall for all to see. And so began Thrisk's most time-honored tradition. Any warrior, regardless of race or sex, could claim leadership in the mead hall by displaying the most impressive battle trophy on the great hall pedestal. So long as the spirit of Hrothmund the Red consented, that warrior be named chieftain. Hrothmund's Bane. For 21 years, Hrothmund the Red ruled over Thrisk as his residence as chieftain. With his soft voice and great axe, his great ass! He had a soft voice and a great ass! Which is said to be the largest weapon of its kind ever wielded by a Nord. The largest ass ever! Great, beholden ass. Just... Sorry, I'm 12. Okay. Hrothmund brought peace and prosperity to Thrisk, but night proved to be Hrothmund's undoing. For the mighty Nord grew restless in the warmth and safety of the mead hall. He longed for battle and adventurer, to feel the frost in his veins once more. He could no longer ignore the call of valor, no longer. When word spread of a giant, bloodthirsty white wolf terrorizing travelers in the Mostring Mountains, Hrothmund took up his axe and set out to defeat the great beast alone. The men of the mountain named him Onengage, or Ondgage, or Onjag? It was Onjag, the fell wolf, a beast measured as large as an ox, with fur as white as of a new fallen snow. It was said no man or woman alive could bring Onjag down. It was Onjag. Onjag down. Those words of the mountain folk were true, for while Hrothmund did hew one leg from the fell wolf, Onjag devoured the mighty Nord whole, leaving only his great axe as a grim reminder of man's failure against beast. Filled with sorrow and rage, the residents of Thrisk marched to the mountains in search of the wolves, called by them Hrothmund's Bane. Only together did they manage to slay Onjag, as his family then feasted on his roasted flesh. The coming of Shalfar Mistblade, slayer of the Udafric. For 100 years, the Mead Hall of Thrisk has worshipped all manner of hardship, from armed attack and fire to the equally devastating scourge of yellow tick. But nothing within that span of time could compare to the terror of the Udafric, that ancient beast who ravaged the Great Hall during the time of the Hrothmund. The Udafric was driven away and sealed inside its lair for what all hope was of eternity. In time, the beast was forgotten, but the beast himself did not forget. When the lair of the ice caught fire and the entrance to that long-sealed lair laid open, the Udafric walked more upon this land. He came back to Thrisk to seek his vengeance, and the vengeance he found. The fell creature killed all he could, and tore the mead hall asunder. The Udafric was driven from the mead hall, but all knew it was just a matter of time before he returned to finish the job he had started. The complete destruction of Thrisk and all who resided within. It was then came a stranger to the land of Solstheim, and savior to the Nords of Thrisk. His name was Shalfar Mistblade, of the darkelf race, and he did what the mighty Hrothmund could not. This brave warrior stood in the lair of the Udafric, faced the ancient beast, and slew him with as a butcher slays a sheep. The mighty Shalfar Mistblade then claimed the heart of Udafric as a battle trophy, where it remained to this day on the pedestal of Thrisk. I should name him Shalfar the Mistblade. But, for the dark elf known as Shalfar the Mistblade was named chieftain of the Mead Hall, and is revered by his people as both a leader and a warrior. The following list of Thrisk's chieftains is Hrothmund's first rule. Hrothmund the Red, Nord male, slew Dengar Bronzehelm, was presented his head as a battle trophy, ruled over Thrisk for 21 years, slain and devoured by Onjag the Fell Wolf. Isgaror White Wave, Nord female, slew the necromancer Hildir Wormheart, and presented his heart as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thrisk for 4 years. Einar, Nordmail slew the frost giant Gwalog, and presented his foot as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thrisk for 6 years. Gissel Roundgut, Nordmail slew Einar and presented his sword as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thrisk for 2 months. Einar the Younger, Nordmail, slew Gissel Roundgut and presented his trophy, his stomach as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thrisk for 7 years. Well, that was fast. Killed his brother, and it came back and slew. It killed his son. Killed his father. His son came back and murdered him within 2 months. Gurjat Garor, Nordmail, slew the White Witch Katla and presented her staff as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thrisk for 2 years. Emil Bontekow, Breton female, slew Gurjat Garor and presented his head as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thrisk for 3 years. Thoromir, Stormkiller, Nordmail, slew the brothers Ani and Ali and presented their enchanted hammers as battle trophies. Ruled over Thrisk for 16 years. Wow. Aegilef, of Nord female, slew Odni the Unfaithful and presented her hand as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thrisk for 8 years. Kakino Aurelia, imperial male, slew the imperial hero Claudius Anzoin and presented his sword as a battle trophy. Ruled over the Thrisk for 3 weeks. Fraud. Eljar, Bearskinner, Nordmail, threw the Imperial fraud Kakino Aurelia and presented his tongue as a battle trophy. Ruled with Thrisk for 5 years. Falki the Fat, Nordmail, slew a pack of 6 rebel wolves and presented their claws as battle trophies. Ruled over Thrisk for 3 months, succumbed to madness and death as a result of rabies. Savannah the Knife, Nord female, slew Greta Wolfchild and presented her sword as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thrisk for 4 years. Baenir the Whitebeard, Nordmail, slew 3 orc raiders and presented their eyes as battle trophy. Ruled over the Thrisk for 22 years! Wow! Pretty good for most of these guys who lasted like a week to a few years. Skjolder the Wolf Runner, Nordmail, slew the Wither Gris with the yellow and presented his head as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thrisk for 3 years. Slain in the Meat Hall. Shalfar Mistblade, Darkelf male, slew the Udafrict and presented his heart as a battle trophy. Still chieftain as he's writing this work. Expansion. The Thrisk Meat Hall is nearly the same today as over 100 years ago, a testament to the quality of its construction. While Thrisk itself did not grow, its inhabitants did, and before long the Grand Meat Hall could not house all who wished to dwell within. So over the years, many Nords have left Thrisk to establish their own private dwellings out of the wilderness of Solstheim, relying on the island's many caves and natural shelters. But those who are left are always welcome back at Thrisk, and many return frequently to enjoy the Meat Hall's hospitalities. It is also important to note that although hundreds of years have passed since the group's first left at the Skull Village, the Skull and Thrisk Nords have always remained civil to one another, and even trade resources on occasion. Relationship with the Empire. Throughout the years, the Thrisk in the Empire have entered into a simple but effective relationship. They leave each other alone, and everyone is happy. Soon after arriving on Solstheim, the Imperials realized their authority on the island was limited to Fort Frostmoth in its vicinity. Solstheim was, and is probably always will be, a savage and frozen wasteland, more suited to ancient Nord custom than a conventional Imperial law. As long as the residents of Thrisk leave Fort Frostmoth in peace, the Imperials at Fort Frostmoth will reciprocate. In fact, the relationship between the two locations is fairly civil, and the Thrisk Nords gained considerable favor with the Empire when they delivered the Breton fugitive Elaine Montross to the garrison of Fort Frostmoth after he attempted to hide out in Thrisk. Law and order within Thrisk. Within the Meat Hall, the chieftain serves as judge, jury, and executioner if necessary. The reality is that Thrisk has always been a fairly peaceful place, with the camaraderie and goodwill is the norm. Solstheim can be a harsh home, and the Nords of Thrisk have long realized that fighting each other isn't necessarily productive as battling island's bears, wolves, draugr, weaklings, and whatever other fell creature may roam the island. Still, there is the occasional disagreement which more than not ends in bloodshed, and every few years someone gets into their head to challenge the chieftain to blood duel to try and gain possession of Thrisk. Generally speaking, the Nords of Thrisk are one big happy barbarian-like family. And, like any family, they have those squabbles. Okay, that's cool. Alright. Super jump! We're heading all the way to the Boedier's Grove to speak to Ulfgar the Unending. Get away from me! Fuck you!
How does it feel?
Fuck! No! My strength! Oh, wow. I forgot to have that. Grace of Omsvi. My strength! No! I've been neutered! Alright. Can you fuckers leave me alone? Damn! Freaking... Hi. Any more? No? So old. Ulfgar. Can you leave the Bone Walkers out of this? Fucking Bone Walkers. I hate Bone Walkers. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Ah! I hate Bone Walkers. The burning passion. Genuinely hate Bone Walkers. Okay, is this it? Oh, there it is. Ulfgar the Unending. Hello, sir.
Have you found it? Have you found the entrance to Sovngarde?
Ah, a visitor, and an elf, no less. In my youth, I would have hewn you like an oak, and bathed in your invader blood, but that was a long time ago, and the years have mellowed my mood. Any of it's been quite a while since I've had any company, for I don't have much to offer, I guess, unless, of course, you've come to hear a barbarian sad tale. I came to Solsthiem with 4 of my brothers in arms. We were on a quest, you see. We were getting close, we could feel it. But then, one of our fellowship, a powerful sorcerer named Grimkel, betrayed the rest of us. He laid an ambush and assailed us with powerful magics. I managed to slay Grimkel, but not before my other 3 companions were turned to stone. You may have seen them, one of the 3 standing stones of Brodir Grove, not far from here. Brodir Grove, where Grimkel ambushed us. My friends were turned to stone on that very spot, and there they remain. A monument of betrayal. I too was caught in the spell, but I thought it had been spared its effects. I was wrong. Instead of killing me like it did my friends, Grimkel's magic had turned me into living stone. You see, these events did take place 500 years ago. I have remained here ever since, and here I will stay until I finally find the entrance to Sovngarde. Sovngarde is the name of a fortress erected by the god Shor as a gift to the valiant, so that if a Nord can locate the entrance to Sovngarde, they can dwell in its mead-filled halls forever. Forever! That's the quest we were on, you see. That's why Grimkel betrayed us, and why he failed to try to turn us into all into stone. He was trying to create his own magical portal to Sovngarde. Now Grimkel is dead, as well as my friends, and I have failed on our quest. Don't you understand? For 500 years I've searched for the entrance to Sovngarde. I have been all across the Empire and back, but I cannot find it. Once my friends and I served Ysgramor, and counted among ourselves as 500 companions. We helped drive the elves out of Skyrim. We earned our place in Sovngarde. If in your travels you discover the entrance to Sovngarde, let me know and I'll be forever in your debt. I have tried and failed.
Yeah, but one thing about Sovngarde is that I remember that Sovngarde is, well, you can only get there by dying, right? When I was reading that, I was like, wait, did some lore change me then? Because I thought Sovngarde was actually directed by old people. But no. He actually has the book on it. Sovngarde. A re-examination. Thank you.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Death. It is something we all face. Or do we? Just ask the nearest Nord what he thinks of the end of life, and you'll find to be treated to a horrific story of blood, bone, and viscera, or courageous deeds and heartbreaking sorrow. Carnage notwithstanding, there may be even more to death than an average Nord warrior realizes. New evidence suggests that life beyond the battlefield, where a valiant Nord may live forever, downing need and engaging in contests of strength and skill. But in order to fully understand the possibility of a Nord's eternal life after death, one must first re-examine the legends surrounding what most wondrous of warriors retreats. Sovngarde. According to the ancient writings in the oral tradition of the Nords, going far back as the late Mythic era, there exists a place so magnificent, so honored, that the entrance lies hidden from view. Sovngarde, it is called, built by the god Shor to honor those Nords who have proven their mettle in battle. Within this hall of valor, times we know it has no meaning. The concept of life and death are left on the doorstep, and those within exist as a sort of self-contained euphoria, free of pain, suffering, in the worst malady of a Nord could ever suffer, boredom. Just how well hidden the entrance of Sovngarde is has been a matter of scholarly debate, and there are those who believe that Shor's Great Hall is just a myth, where there's no actual accounts from Nords who have actually experienced the wonders of Sovngarde and returned to tell the tale. Not that this has stopped anyone from looking. Some Nords spend a lifetime searching for the mysterious hidden entrance of Sovngarde. Most return home sad and broken, from their hearts heavy with failure. They'll never know the peace of a meat flagon that never empties, or a wrestling tournament with no end. Well, we actually did find it in Skyrim. That's located in a place only dragons could get, so yeah, no wonder no one could find it. What, some may ask, does the entrance of Sovngarde have to do with death? Everything, according to the series of ancient parchments which discovered the attic of a deceased Nord's home in Cyrodiil. What at first seemed to be a series of love letters was later found to be a corresponding between one of Felga Fourfingers, a medium of some note, and the ghost of a Nord warrior named Rolf the Large. According to the parchment, Rolf had spent his entire life searching for the entrance of Sovngarde with success. He was returned home to his village in Skyrim when he was waylaid by a band of giants. Rolf fought bravely but was quickly killed, and the giants proceeded to play catch with his head. Amazingly, all was seen by Rolf in ghostly form as he drifted from the scene, soaring upwards in the heavens, where he finally arrived in the magnificent hall of Sovngarde. Rolf could not believe his good fortune, for his foolishness, or not having realized the truth so many years before, for death was the entrance of Sovngarde. So he was told by Shor himself, who greeted Rolf the Large as his brother, and personally handed him a leg of roast mutton in the hand of a commonly wench. Sovngarde, Shor told him, can be entered by any Nord who dies valiantly in honorable combat. It is time for Nords to learn the truth. Eternal life can be theirs without the need to spend an eternal mortal life in vain pursuit of something completely unattainable. In the end, all valiant Nords can enter Sovngarde. Dismemberment, decapitation, or evisceration seems to be a small price to pay with a chance to spend an eternity in Shor's wondrous hall. And we've proven that to be true. Heck, even characters that aren't Nords enter there, as we've seen with General Tullius. If I remember right, he can enter Sovngarde. Actually, no, General Tullius does not enter Sovngarde. I think it's only Nords in the thing, the Ebony Warrior. Because, fun fact, the Ebony Warrior wants to go to Sovngarde, expecting a redguard. These freaking wrinkling warriors, leave me alone! Why are there so many enemies inside of this place? It's like none in like any other parts of the game, except for here. They're like all everywhere in Solsthiem. That's why I'm not doing Solstheim again. I'm tired of these enemies. Oh my god! I turned around, there's more of them! Who are you? Smuggler. That is... You're not part of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 enemies! Alright. Stone of Elender. Stone of Hunmor. And Stone of Nicholas. Welcome back, Shalfar Displayed. I hope Solstheim has been treating you well. So, tell me, have you managed to locate the entrance of Sovngarde? Ha, of course you haven't. I've searched for 500 years and never succeeded. You know, there's a part of me that feels Sovngarde doesn't even exist. Actually, Ulfgar, I came upon this book. It's called Sovngarde, a re-examination, and seems to offer new theories on how one may ever Sovngarde. I think it might have the answers you seek.
New theories, you say? Let me take the book you speak of. Could it this be? Is it possible that the entrance of Sovngarde lie right before me all along? It makes so much sense, Shalfar Mistblade. You've done it! You found the way to Sovngarde. All I need to do is die valiantly in combat. But how? I know. You, Shalfar Mistblade. You must help me. You must defeat me in armed combat and send my soul to Sovngarde. Tell me, will you honor me with a fight to the death?
I'll help you, Ulfgar. I will do everything in my power to defeat you in armed combat.
You have honored me with this decision. Songs be written of our glorious battle. It is true in my heart I wish to be defeated, so that you may enter Sovngarde. But know this, Shalfar Mistblade. I will fight, and fight valiantly, as I have all my life. You will probably die by my hand. I will grant no quarter, no mercy, and expect no less from you. Go now, prepare for battle. When you're ready, speak me again, and then we will engage in armed combat.
To Sovngarde.
You have a place you can rest for a bit? Like... Motherfuckers! Damn, Reeklings! I went down a little bit in the Reekling.
I have been waiting for you, Shalfar Mistblade. The honor of battle is upon us. The hour of battle is upon us. I hope you have well prepared to engage in such a worthy foe as myself. I have roamed the land for 500 years, leaving death in my wake. And although I am brought to the brink of death on more than one occasion, I live. It is my hope, Shalfar Mistblade, that you are my match, and will send my soul racing to Sovngarde. Now test our mettle. Please test our mettle. To arms! Shalfar Mistblade. You did it. You defeated me. You have opened the gates to Sovngarde. I can see them before me. My brothers are there. I must go now, my friend. Go to Brodir's Grove. If I can, I will return you to there. I will reward you for everything. Must go now. I'm coming, my comrades. I'm go.
Bye, Ulfgar. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Oh, what are you, moon sugar?
Ah, yes, the moon sugar. It is mine.
What are you doing here? You know this is now a fourth stone.
Shalfar Mistblade, you did it! By helping me die valiantly, you sowed my soul to the way to Sovngarde. My friends, Hunbror, Elender, and Nicholas have been waiting for me. I told them of your willingness to help me and recounted our glorious battle. The four of us wish to give you a reward fitting of such a warrior. So we give you a piece of ourselves. Lay your hands on a stone, and you will receive that warrior's greatest attribute. Now farewell, my friend. Sovngarde awaits.
Ow!
Sovngarde awaits.
Also, fun fact, in Elder Scrolls Skyrim, you can actually find Ulfgar and his friends, Elender, Hunbror, and Nicholas. They're actually inside of Skyrim. You can find them in the meat hall. It's cool. That's really cool. I actually don't know that. I forgot about yeah. Each stone you touch, if the ground of Hunror's agility, his strength, and Nicholas's personality. It lasts for about, let's see. Well, there's so many buffs, it doesn't really matter anymore, so... Fool! Okay.
How does it feel to be
Die!
there?
Clover is dead. Okay, that's where I need to go. So I'm gonna go there now. Oh, went past it. I hate this place. I think it's a cool place. The guy's a cool main quest, but my god, the enemy spawns here are ridiculous. Mark. Alright. Well met, Shalfar, Miss Blade. So you are a visitor of our fair lands. Island. There's a certain look about you, friend. You're no stranger to death, or killing. I have some dark business you might be able to help him with. My husband Brander's been running around by my back with a harlot named Erna the Quiet. I love my husband. He's my entire world, and that world isn't big enough for both Erna and me. I want Erna dead, but I'm no killer. Will you help me in this errand, Shalfar, Miss Blade? You'll be compensated, of course. I'll do it. Business is business after all. Excellent. I knew I was right about you, Shalfar, Miss Blade. Erna lives in Skull Village. You'll find her at their house. Kill the tramp and bring me back her ring as proof. You'll be rewarded and I'll have my brander all to myself. God damn! There's so many enemies! What is a Solstheim? Also, oh thank God. We're so far away the enemies despawned. Oh yeah, we already met these guys. I didn't even need to complete the quest. We already saw these guys over here a while ago. North of Lake Fielding. It's you. Alright, look quiet.
I'd like you to meet Erna.
There they are. I already met them. What news you bring me, Shalfar, Miss Blade? Is our dark business complete? You've done it? You've killed Erna the Quiet? Yes, Clover, here's Fiona's ring. Your husband, Mr. lies dead by my hand. You fool, It is. I forgot to get the ring. Oops. Okay. Forgot to get the ring. What is it now? Like, what is the load time now if I... Oh. Okay, how far back are we? Oh, just right here.
Now this is fighting.
Now this is fighting. Okay, I saved the right point. Dead? It is true! Finally, Brander's mine and mine alone, Shalfar, Miss Blade. By slaying that trollop, you've given me back my husband. He'll remember his love for me, and you'll be happy once again. I'll always be in your debt. Here, take this gold. It is everything I have.
Our dark business is
complete. In south of Thromor's Watch. Where the hell is that? Vantage point looking northwest Solstheim in the east of our lands. Thromor's Watch. Where is that? I'm sure. Morrowind location. Ah, I see. It's the island northwest of Solstheim.
Complete. Erna is dead.
Is dead. So Karstag, Hevel. That is, yeah, it's like the very far north of Solstheim. Damn fucking! I can't hear anything! I can't hear anything! Die! Die! One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12! 12 enemies! And you should probably eat those wolf pelts, get rid of those pelts anyway. Oh, pour my eggs if I have those. But yeah, I would say that's bullshit how many enemies spawn in this game. That's part of the map. Seriously. I want to look it up. Like, why are the rewards so shit but the enemies so plentiful? Okay, that's Ben Craig, Karstag's ruins. Thorummer's Watch. It's a stack of like 5 rocks. At the top of Solstheim. By the water. Okay. Okay, I think I went too far north. Yeah, maybe it's maybe it's this way. That's just the water. I was trying to do a like a bye then like that type of like death. I didn't know. I did the wrong one. Like the worms, like 3D. Oh yeah, they like hold their nose and they explode. Just like the sacred holds hand out. All right. damn it. Fuck. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I just want to do quest lines. I have only 3 more left. I have 4 quest lines left. I'm almost done. Leave me alone. Ah! All right. Okay, northwest of Skyrim, by the coast, there's a stack of four rocks, or 5 to 4 rocks. Ooh, fight is over. By Karstag's Point. Like, right on the coast. Like right here. Is it this one? This is it, isn't it? Do I see? Right? No. Is it this one here? It can't be here, right? No. This is... okay. Okay. What does questline say it is? Kirk has to get a dwelling in the northern shore of the Solstheim South. South of Dwemer's Watch. Alright, Mumbling Dwelling. Galir the Mumbling's Dwelling. Not Yahoo! Anywhere but Yahoo! I haven't used Yahoo as a little kid, and I played Chuzzle on it. Ugh. Alright. That's not... What the fuck is this? Okay, apparently it's saying his dwelling is to the south? It's in the middle of Solstheim? What? Okay. That's crashed again, so I have to reboot again, because it's the Elder Scrolls Curse. Can all these enemies leave me alone? Okay, it's right. It's here. Here, specifically. This is a common complaint with the game, because Morrowind, there's like, I think honestly the enemies in Morrowind are very well balanced until it reaches specifically Bloodmoon. The more it reaches Bloodmoon, I feel like the game's balance falls apart. It loses a lot of stuff that made Morrowind good, and kind of like just like gets lost. As much as I do like the Solstheim DLC's main quest. I feel like it just kind of tapered off side quests. I do say this I say this, side quests, again, are much better than Morrowind's. Side quests are better, like, in every way. Like, holy shit. But, it's hard to explain what I mean by it. Because, that is the supply ship. Where the hell? Is it this tiny little island to the... it's in this area. Over here? I think it's actually like right here. It's a peninsula. Oh, it's right there. Okay. There we are. Well, it took 20 years of looking. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. And then we'll swap characters. That's well next time.
They've taken my Oddfriend.
Gaelier the
My
Moon.
sweet dear Oddfriend.
I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood for visitors right now. Just look at this mess, darkelf. Do you see what that foul Draugr has done? He has taken my dwelling and stolen away my only friend. My entire family was lost at sea a few months ago, and now I'm all alone. My only companion is Oddfriend Whitelip. She talks to me. She tells me things. Tells me the future. I rescued her from the Kolbjorn Barrow many months ago, but she's been kidnapped by a Draugr who lives in Kolbjorn. Dark Elf, will you go to the Barrow and rescue Oddfriend Whitelip? If you do, then Oddfriend will help me reveal your future. I'll rescue Oddfriend for you. Excellent. Of course, I knew you were going to help me. I'm a seer, after all. Now, Kolbjorn Barrow lies to the southeast of here, near the coast. I need you to enter the barrow, find Oddfriend and return her to my camp. Do be careful, Dark Elf. The Draugrs are fast, vicious, and entirely without remorse. Go now. I will eagerly await your return. Okay.
Close one, some. Okay, more enemies. Okay, dead. I will bash you all to smithereens into the southeast. Blood Skull Barrow. It was, Kolbjorn Barrow. Blood Skull's not the one. Oh, Spinoza guy. Slay Western Frost Moon. What? Slay Western Fort Frostmoth. Leave me alone! Anyways. The wilds here. I thought this was south. Stormfront Barrow? What? Okay. Kolbjorn Barrow.
You should have picked an easier opponent. You will die where you stand.
Kolbjorn Barrow? Yeah. Alright. Just so you know, Draugr, you might be cold and unfeeling, but I'm faster and I'm stronger. Okay. Oddfriend Whitelip. Well, Oddfriend Whitelip is a head, so...
Darkelf, you returned, and you found Oddfriend! Yes, I know Oddfriend is a skull. She was a skull when I first found her, but she does talk to me. I hear her voice inside my head. I would have told you the truth, but I don't want you to think I was crazy. So tell me, Shalfar Mistblade, do you want me to tell your future?
Yes.
Darkelf, the skull of Oddfriend Whitelip is speaking to me, telling me your future. She says you have accomplished much here on Solstheim, and your future is unclear. But wait, she does see something else. Something very cloudy. Something that affects us all. When the dragon dies, the Empire dies. Where is the last dragon's blood? The Empire's sire. And from the womb of the void, whom shall stem the blood tide? I don't know what this means. It is very unclear.
Well, we already know what that means. That's Oblivion. That's basically when the dragon dies, also known as the Dragon of Tiber Septim, the line of Uriel Septim. The Empire's sire, which would be the Empire's heir, will basically rise up and fight against the Void or Oblivion. Okay, come on. Curse Captain. And the rumors watch it. Motherfucker. Well, hey, look. We have to go there. So this place is south of it, which is go north. We should be able to just find if we just go north of it, but... Again, 3 rocks and a coastline, so... There it is.
Hello, stranger! I don't see many sightseers out here. The cold and horror curse drives most people away. Me, I just come here to watch the sea. I used to be a ship captain. You know, but that was before that night at sea. A few months ago, I was ferrying some settlers from Skyrim to Solstheim. I was tired. So tired. I fell asleep at the rudder. The ship drifted into a gale. By the time I woke, it was too late. I couldn't regain control, and the ship capsized. There were only 2 survivors, me and an old man whose entire family was lost to the wreck. I told the old man of my terrible failure and used his power as a seer and a wizard to punish me. You see, Shalfar misplayed, I have been cursed with eternal wakefulness. As punishment for my incompetence, the seer laid a powerful curse upon me. I am exhausted but cannot sleep no matter what I try. Potions, magicka, nothing works. The truth is I haven't slept in 6 months. Shalfar misplayed. But to run into the seer. Maybe you could convince him to lift the curse. His name is Gaylor the Mumbling. He lives by himself in a dwelling here in Solstheim. Do this for me and I will share with you the most valuable secret I learned while I was ship captain.
Well, you know who that is.
The sea, friend. Never will you meet a maiden.
We know where he is. It's this guy over here. Wait, no, wait. Didn't he say he was the only survivor? Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, he said he was the only survivor. So, who is this guy?
Oddfriend tells me things, friend. Secret things.
Thoramor? Or no. Where is this guy? Trying to wait for this?
I didn't think I would ever feel the need to relieve Thoramir Greywave's misery. But you did me a great service by returning Oddfrid Whitelip. As a show of thanks, I'll not remove Thoramir's curse. Gonna begin thinking several odd hand gestures mumbles under his breath. There. Thoramir's curse has been lifted. He'll now find his sleep I have denied him for so many months. I hope he finds peace. He'll sleep. But even I can't stop a guilty man's nightmares.
Damn wolves. That wolf died in a second, so I got... There's the... Oh, that's Elberoth. That's the guy... That's the guy who died.
Behold the sea.
Shalfar misplayed. You did it! You spoke with Galir, got him to remove his curse.
Or unforgiving.
I know this because I can barely stay on my feet. I'm ready to fall asleep, my friend. Do you hear me? Fall asleep? I need to lie down, Shalfar misplayed. You have done me an incredible service, and I would like to return the favor. But not just yet. First, I must sleep. Meet me at the room in the Thrisk Meat Hall, and I'll give you your due. After I've had a chance to get some rest.
The entirety of this plan, of this country wants me dead for some reason. Apparently I didn't respect the Skull or something by making Raven Rock, and the entirety of the land now considers me an enemy to the Blood Skull. Now consider me public enemy number 1, and all wants my head on a silver platter! There's thousands of wolves, thousands of boars and bears, all wanting my head! wanting my head for something I didn't do. I don't know why they'll want me. Okay, we also need to go to the forge and get our stuff repaired because our stuff is starting to break. Do I have any more hammers? No. Should probably head over to the skull.
In the cave he met a beast.
All hail the chieftain of Earth.
Okay, sorry. Oops.
Slayer of the Utrecht. May the need
Shalfar Mistblade, I've had some time to rest, and I'm ready to grant you a reward. As a sea captain, I discovered many hidden places, one with an ancient barrow called Glyndon Hull. It lies on a small island off the northeast of Solstheim, not too far from here, actually. The barrow is loaded with riches, and I want you to have it home. Take this key. The door is heavily locked. Oh, and I'll mark the dungeon on your map. Now I must get back to sleep. Thank you again.
I think that tavern goes.
Alright, that's another quest down, and we only have two more left. Life Retribution, east of Raven Rock, which we can do that. Golfina's Dwelling. Alright, so we now have a new dungeon now on the map. Glyndon Hull's Barrow. Which we can go now. Eternal Whackings. So I have some stoneroom. Ebony cuirass, some glass. Some gems. Exquisite amulet. I want to restore health potions. I'll take that. Spring. Glass frost sword, an enemy longsword, and some gold. Oh, shit ton of gold. That's an entire pile of gold. That isn't rock. That's a dragon sword. I want the gold. I know it means nothing to me, but hey. My greed holds no bounds, as they say. Gimme, gimme. Okay. There we are. Oh, more here. I think I made my point. How much should we increase our gold by? Not by much. I should bank the Ignifer River as the ocean. Let's go back to the skull and get our stuff restored. See. Leave me alone! There it is. Alright, weapons, anything you sell? I mean, you can sell the spear. Stormpang. Oh! Are you sure?
It is an honor, blood.
Just gave him like an ultimate artifact. Oh shit, oops. Wrong button. I was typing, I put 4 in. 3884. Alright, east of Raven Rock, dude, the western. East of Raven Rock and the river. Northern bank of the Ignifer River. There's so many enemies. There's so many corpses.
Now this is fighting.
Hello, Numbra. Hello, Numbra. Gandrin Caverns. Western bank of the Igna River. So river south. So it's Solsthiem. Alright, so it's east. So. And where is Raven Rock? Okay, let's head west. Come here. Is it? Also Numbra. What is also Numbra? Penumbra. I already went through this all. Wait. Ignir is. Oh, we already found that guy. This last quest we're doing. I was like, wait, did we miss that guy? It's fucking animals. Leave me alone, please! Oh my god! Okay. Wolfina's dwelling. In the western bank of the, in the northeast of Fort for Swamp. Oh, there it is. An easier fight. Oh my lord.
I take it you want something. Well, what is it?
Hello, stranger. I'm afraid we meet under tragic circumstances, for I grieve the death of my husband, Gustav Toothteeth. He was struck down in cold blood by a barbarian named Sigvatir the Strong over a foolish argument. He was my husband's friend. Sigvatir and Gustav were drinking. In Sigvatir, he slew my husband where he stood. There were witnesses. I demand the Weregild, the traditional retribution of my people. It is my right. Weregild is the traditional northern right of retribution. When a life is taken, that life must be accounted for. My Gustav is irreplaceable, but there must be compensation for his murder. I do not wish Sigvatir dead. I only want his family heirloom, the Gen Piney Tear. Pine Tear is relatively small and not very valuable, but it means much to Sigvatir. If they are to gain possession of Pine Tear, it would serve as a fitting payment for Gustav's death. Will you help me extract the Weregild from Sigvatir the Strong? I'll bring the gem. May modest smile upon you, Shalfar. Sigvatir the Strong is known to hunt near a formation of standing stones called the Altar of Thrond. It is northwest of here, just west of Harstad River. But be careful, Sigvatir wields a powerful magic hammer named Ramkeld. You can freeze a fall where he stands. It is the weapon that killed my sweet Gustav. Now go. When you have Pine Tear, bring it to me. Mark. Well, we know where that is. It's right here. The Altar of Thrond is very far north. Super jump. Adjust for time. Come on. Altar of Thrond. You just run the west way. Is this him? Fucking Bonewalker. Okay, I want to see what the Altar of Thrond is. South the Altar of Thrond. What does that do? Oh, it's for curing lycanthropy. Okay. South, western... Okay. Just south of the Altar of Thrond. Leave me alone! There's so many of them! Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 enemies, if not more. Probably more. Why? Why are there so many enemies in this game? I killed this guy along the way. Who are you? Anyways, sorry. Okay. Tired of hearing pigs screeching, and wolves, and bears, and people saying I will die, and blood beasts, and everything that could possibly go wrong. Alright. Sigvatir the Strong.
So, Alfina seeking vengeance where if you for husband, eh? Never! Pine Cure has been my family for generations. It'll be for generations to come. Besides, who stopped out when he was coming? Alfina will get nothing from me, understand? I did what I had to do. She wasn't there, and neither were you. I had no choice. Now leave me be! Yes, I killed him. He would have slit my throat, so I thought. That's what I... But what if I was wrong? What if I murdered Gustav in cold blood? My friend. Oh, my friend. Here, take this gem. Give it to Colfine and may it ease your pain. My suffering, my guilt will never end. Will never end.
You brought me pine tear. You're my eternal thanks, Shalfar Mistblade. I have been compensated for the death of my husband's murder, as is our custom. As a token of my gratitude, I welcome you to my family and home. Rest in my bed whenever you feel weary, and take this key. You unlock my husband's chest there in the corner. Everything it contains is now yours.
Ah, you bring good fortune with you.
She went on quick.
Welcome.
I'll take these short health potions. Didn't you say that I could have these?
Kill the thief!
You said I could have these!
The circle of life goes on, sweetie.
Oh, yeah, she definitely moved on quick. She was calling me sweetie. I lady moved on faster than I don't know. It's been a long day, okay? It's been a long everything. Alright, Luke shows bear. We're looking for a Bander Barrow, which was there. Top of this. This is the last quest we have to do, so... Yeah, literally, last one.
Hail, Shalfar Mistblade! I'm not sure what business out there in the wild.
Okay.
Aye, it's a Draugr that resides in Valvander Marrow. I'm supposed to kill it, you see, single-handedly. Killing a Draugr is a task that every skull lad must complete before becoming a man. Only, I can't kill it. I've tried. It nearly slit my throat. But I can't return to my village until it's dead. Say, maybe you could help. You could go with me. Serve as a distraction.
You'd be right, but I'll help you.
Good. With your help, I'll make short work of the Draugr. Lead on, Shalfar Mistblade. I'll follow when we've counted the beast, and if you distract it while I attack. Please, do not attack the Draugr. I must alone attack and kill it. At least then, well, I may retain a shred of my honor, and it would at least feel like I earned my place with my people, even if I did get a little help.
Ow.
It'll be your blood here, not mine. You should have picked an easier opponent.
The Bander Draugr. Unique enemy. Silver Claymore.
By the gods, that was a good fight! Did you see me? I was magnificent! With my Draugr dead, I am truly a man! I've got to get back to Skull Village and tell my brothers the good news. If you are in the village, come to my house and I shall greet you as a brother. Oh, and Shalfar Mistblade, I trust you'll keep it between the two of us. Wish could offer some sort of reward, but I have so little. I know. I shall leave the Draugr's treasure be. It is yours, my friend. Take all you like.
Well, that's not the only reward. If we go back to Skull Village... Ah! Whee! The tray hit the tree. Ah! Whee! Hey. Why? Okay. So where am I going? Iceman's Hut, Lesnir, Shaman, Erna, Bloodskull, Brond, Igmar. He was... Igmar, yeah? Kill him, guys.
Hail, Shalfar Mistblade. It's good to see you again. Welcome to my home. I was hoping you'd stop by. I have something for you. In honor of my defeat of the Vanderveer Draugr. From Valbander Draugr, my fellow sculpted in with the belt of ogre strength. Or orc strength. Here, I want you to have it. After all, you earned it. Thanks again for everything.
Belt of orc strength. That's not like it. Okay. But yeah, that'll be the end of the Tale of Shalfar Mistblade. Kinda sad. Had a very somber end. Just kind of blocking a guy until he died. But at the end of this tale, that's all the quests in the Bloodmoon. All that's left is literally just restarting the game as a new character, starting a new tale. But here's her things with the helm of Orin Bearclaw, her hands right pauldrons, and one of the gauntlets, the Daedra Tower Shield as our main shield, the Lord's Mail, the Cur Hands Greaves, and boots. Oh, actually no, our boots is the boots of blinding speed. And our weapons was Sunder. And was Sunder, Keening, and for most of the game, Goldbrand and Chrysamere. So, at level 47 of the build of Darkelf, we end this tale and continue on to a new one. Let's exit and restart. There's no close in the game normally, so I have to restart from scratch. So, boom, 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 boom. So I saved a few things. So this new build will be a bit weirder. We did Malacath Boethiah's quest. We still have a few more Daedra quests. We have the clans. Also, maybe do some of the Fighters Guild for this character. This second character will be the member of House Telvanni. Member of House Telvanni, and a member of the Imperial Cult, Mages Guild, and so on and so forth. I do know we have to do the House Telvanni first. What's the meaning for Kamakano? We're not doing the Morag Tong for this character. So, yeah. So, anyways, the Imperial Cult, Mages Guild, and Tribunal Temple. Burn clan quest. We don't have to worry about that because we're not doing vampires. I mean, I could turn him into a vampire and maybe do that stuff, but I don't want to be a vampire. Tribunal questline. So, let's start this off proper. We're gonna be joining immediately into House Telvanni. yeah, there's no deny any things. The first thing we're doing is House Telvanni, because why not? So, going through quests and House Telvanni. Oh, we'll do House Telvanni, Mages Guild, Imperial Cult, and Tribunal Temple. The Thieves Guild and the Morag Tong will be their own factions, and we'll set them up in a certain order. Let's do the Imperial Cult in its own way, and we'll do this Tribunal in its own thing. We'll do Tribunal and do the Mages Guild last. We'll do Tribunal last, why not? This character will be a very different character compared to our other character. This one being built around... Actually, I forgot how to do this. Sorry. Okay, this is the council. Okay. Never time to tell boss for chores. Concurrent. Okay, joining House Telvanni would be different. I'll have to learn how to do that. I think you have to do the Arion's quests. Or is it Muck, the first one? Okay. We'll have to ask, but... Anyways, let's do the first thing with our character. If I can let it load. New character. Skip.
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Remove. And game capture, and that'll be in a specific window, and that'll be Morrowind. No, it's the quest log. No. There. And you want to just Google this real quick. Dire. It's returning on display capture temporarily. Okay. Come on. Not capturing any capture? Okay, give me one. Oh, damn, what the hell's going on? It's like just not wanting to detect it. What the hell? Oh, I see what's going on. Had to transform. I see what happened when I closed the game. It basically... Okay. Show transition. No. Transform. Fit screen. Okay. There it is. So I'm going to be basing this off of the names that are inside of the Tibus, Julius, Risa, Sewul. Because we're picking up. I'm going to pick a girl, Argonian. Demetrier. What about that? Demetrier. Demetrier. Sparkle fingers. Or Demetrier sparkle fingers, or like our flame fingers. You know,
not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we reached Morrowind.
We're only gonna do like a little bit with setting up the new character, but nothing really else. What say you?
Quiet.
Here comes the guard.
This is
Where we get off.
Come with me.
I already know how to control the game or something like that. I don't know. Did it reset my controls? That's the question. This feels good. Where's jump? Is jump... Okay, actually still E. Where E is still... This one. That's my jump command. Jump is still space. Okay. Controls are still the same. Good. I'm just... My speed's just been shot because I now went from full speed to no speed. To max, to like triple speed to no speed at all.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
You finally arrived.
But our
Your
records
record
don't
showed
show
over
us
where. So again, I'm picking a khajiit. Khajiit, not a khajiit, argonian. Argonians have some decent boosts in some. Oi! We're gonna be picking a girl argonian. Yep. And let's see what I like. So face. Okay. Let's pick this. I like the chainmail. I actually like this one, like with the bands and the 3 things. I'd go neat.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up.
No,
to
we
the
won't.
office And they'll finish your business.
No, we won't. Yeah, I'm sure you'll fit right in. Yeah, totally fit right in. In Morrowind, Argonian and Morrowind. Oh god, is this supposed to be our nerevar?
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released.
So we are doing a mage playthrough this time, so give me a few more. So answers questions. Let's create a custom class. So our specialization is in magic. So we are doing Argonian. Argonian rage. Their attribute is intelligence and willpower. Our major skill is in... We're going to be picking our main things in medium armor, spears. Medium armors and spears are going to be our main, like, things. So... Let's do destruction, alteration, mysticism, of course. And then minor skills, we're going to choose enchanting, conjuration. Actually, move conjuration to a major skill. Move you to mysticism, enchanting, athletics. Illusion. Athletics and acrobatics if we can. Yeah, we really don't need those. Let's do... Security. The ability to pick locks easier. Actually, instead of you, we'll choose... We already got destruction, we got enchanting, we got some restoration. Get healing in.
Very good. The letter that preceded, you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
And for the sign, I think it's a magicka. It's really bad, actually. I either thought of the Atronak or either the early apprentice, one or the other. I need the mage. That 50% weakness to magicka is really bad. It's bad. Atronak, as much as 2 times magicka is good, having to rely on magicka restoration potions is not going to be fun. Especially when we use a lot of jump spells and other stuff. I'm probably going to choose the mage. Actually, probably even going to choose the Atronak, because we already played an Atronak once. Sorcerer. Morrowind, mage, mage, Atronak versus apprentice. Okay, so yeah, apparently, so Atronak apparently is the best. So let's do Atronak.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
So we are Dimitriar Flamefingers, an Argonian with a Guardian Mage, the Atronak Stone. Let's actually change one more thing with the Argonian Mage. I want to change this to Endurance. I know willpower being lowered is good, but that's going to be increasing a lot in the game anyway. Endurance is our main thing for spears. So having that up and getting us more HP is probably better. Especially since, like, you know, we're having low endurance anyway, so might as well increase that. Alright. Alright. Now the stats menu.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Solsthiem.
Stolen for the last time.
Seal the plate. Let's just get that, and I'm also going to lie to the person instead.
Your papers, please.
Okay, that's still... Okay, so yeah, it's still that. Okay, so we have Bound Dagger. Ooh! Nice. Though, Summon Essential Ghost. Nah. I never really found it. The Waterwalking Fire Bite, which is useful, especially with our, well, with that magicka. But again, it is limited, so we want to make sure we don't waste it. Yeah, that's why they wanted 100. Wait, that's why we went double. What the hell? Wait, give me one. Wait, what the hell? You're at the Atronak Stone. That's a 2 times plate, right? It's a... Okay, it's 2 times. Yeah. Womb Burn. Spell absorption, 50 points. What spell did I absorb? Okay, so I have this dagger here for now. Again, we'll be selling that immediately. Duties. Alright. Ring. No, sorry, no ring.
Hurry this up, will you?
You, traitor! No, wrong place.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Okay. Spear. Why do these have more durability and do more damage? What? Is it the same spear? What the hell? Why is one better than the other? This one has... What? Why? Is it by you? And I'm gonna do medium or... Let's check armors. Do they have any medium armor? Light, medium. Okay, the chain. So we cannot equip boots. That's one thing I do know about this. No boots for us for a while. Actually, apparently, like one of the only ways to get a good suit is to murder the ordinators. It's cheaper. Same. No, it does not provide the same defense. That is way worse, actually. Offer.
What assistance do you need?
Can't choose those. Oh, we do have our spear now. Which eventually we'll get the spear of sheogorath.
I'm waiting.
Which would be nice. Oh yeah, our spear. Ta-da! Let's go kill some enemies. Let's go train. Some mud crabs, maybe use some spells. Probably you want to wait and use the spell until we get some spell potions at least. We'll head all the way to... Poke. We'll sell the mud crab meat. But spears actually have reach in this game. Spears work like actual spears. Which is nice. Of course, acrobatics will increase by jumping. It will be increased. There is no denying. Okay. All right.
Go ahead, stranger.
The only thing I will say, I was able to deal with disease again. That's one thing, because we don't have to deal with we'll deal with corpus. Spells? Father's Hand, Sanctuary, Fireball. That is better. Frostbite, that's Fireball, and does range damage. Resist Magicka. I'll do Fireball. Fireball! It's 2, but on target.
You have something.
It's a distance spell, which will be much better than our rinky-dink Fireball spell. Okay. I will say strength is not a focus virus in this playthrough. Again, heading right to Sage with more probably. Actually, we're probably gonna head to the Mages Guild a bit. We'll do a little bit of Mages Guild. We won't finish the Mages Guild, if that makes sense. For the balmora, enjoyed the Mages Guild. Because we are the powerful and ultimate power. You have the ultimate power in the world. Of magicka.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Are you looking for me? You want to join the Mages Guild? Yes, you look like the sort we could use the Mages Guild. Do the Mages Oath and join the guild. What is the Mages Oath? Perform any duties assigned to you by the Master of the Guild, learn from them, and grow strong. Always share your knowledge freely with others, guild members. Never strike or steal from another guild member. Does this appeal to you? Yes, I would like to join. You are now a member of the Mages Guild. Welcome, associate. When you are ready, you can ask for duties to perform, and once you are ready, you can ask me to advance in the guild. Thank you. Spirit of the Daedra. How should you know us? Death, defeat, and fear. We do not die, we do not fear death. Destroy the body and the animus is cast in the darkness. The animus returns. We are not brave. We fear pain and fear it. We feel shame and fear it. We feel loss and fear it. We hate the darkness and fear it. The scamps of small thoughts cannot fear greatly. The vermin cannot have no thoughts that cannot fear. The tribunal have deep thoughts, must master fear to overcome it. The clan bond. Man is mortal. Basically. Step right up, Demeter Flame Fingers. How about the flashy and cheap tell them scorcher to burn your foes? Or Unducey's unhinging to open a lock. Open stock chests and doors. If you're going somewhere dangerous, try some scrolls Vitality and Vigor to restore your health fatigue. If you're in real trouble, you want to answer the divine intervention to transport you instantly to the nearest temple or imperial shrine. Okay.
Hurry this up, will you?
We'll definitely need a levitation spell. I will say that's yes, your rank, Shalfar, Miss Demeter Flame Fingers. No, sorry, later perhaps a higher rank. For now. Now I'm in duties for an associate. Speak with me again when you've proven yourself. Meantime, speak with Azura. Please, she may have some tasks for you. I need well, if I can get it. Wow! House Telvanni levitation spell. I will say we can still worry about the Dark Brotherhood charm spells. Do we have a flight spell? No, not yet. How about you? Spells.
My patience is limited.
We breathe underwater, so this is unlocked. So yeah, I forgot to mention this. We're immune to poison and we resist disease by 75%. We also can breathe underwater. You're Argonians.
You betrayed the clan. Watch your back.
What? Betrayed what clan?
Yes.
Why do you approach?
Ajira. What brings you to Ajira's shop? Do you want duties, Majira? Do you want the local brews? Or help in a fight? Some Telvanni bug mask? Or a way to retire pace? Duties. Yes, Ajira has duties for you. Before Ajira can be a journeyman, you need to scale. Ajira must study local mushrooms. Local mushrooms? To finish Ajira's report, Ajira needs samples of luminous Usula, Pyrite Corpurus, Bungler's Bane, and Hyphacia. Ajira knows you can find all these on the bitter coast. Easy way to go south on the river or die to see the wooden bridge across the river. Get over there and find the path west over the hills. Okay. It's gonna be weird, but we'll do it.
My time is precious,
so let's do some quests for the Mages Guild first. So, we'll do some Ajira's quest lines for now because like they're fine. So grab one of each mushroom. Okay. We need gold too. Like badly. Gold is a necessity. shit. We actually take damage now. We also need to get some Restore Magicka stuff. Like anything to Restore Magicka. Cross the bridge and head west. Alright. I like one thing about that is that if we are treating this as we are actually, like, you know, a mage's guild, we're students. So we're looking for Luminous Ursala, Violence Corpus, and a Bungler's Bane, and a Hyperphagia. They're used to grow on trees, and one grows on rocks. I'll throw them away. Southwest of balmora. Poke him. Just poke him. Poke him to death. But yeah. Alright. I'm gonna only stream. I'm probably gonna do this quest and then shut down for the night. I do have to wake up early tomorrow. I had to wake up like 8 in the morning, so I probably want to get a good, decent night's sleep beforehand. You know. Oh, balmora. I didn't even know they had signs. To be honest, y'all. The only problem is I know with the Astronaut Stone is that it's gonna prevent you from using magic, and I do know it. My brain is gonna be like, magic bad, magic bad. Actually, how much does that cost? 5. Wow, this spell is cheap. For a fireball spell? It's 5 for if you have 180 casts, so yeah, it's decent. Okay. Okay. There. And I want to make an enchanted spear for myself because I think that'll be fun. I've never enchanted anything before, and having a spear that's entirely mine. Points for 5 seconds. That's 50 seconds. 50 points for 1 spell. Okay. And how much does that do for destruction? Decent. I mean, our spear is getting more, but for 1 cast, it's pretty damn good. Yeah. All right. Not bad. Cross the bridge. Jumping higher. Each time, I'm slowly seeing our jumping speed get back to where it was. Each jump I do, I gain more and more strength. In my legs, I gain strength. Alright, across here we'll find some mushrooms. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Not going for cork bowl. Gold Kinet Flower. These could be useful if we sell them. I should probably honestly grab these because these are selling components we can make for potions. Which will be useful later. More useful for selling later. More useful for selling. Right, and big potions too, which would be nice. You get a bonus to our alchemy. Even though I didn't select alchemy as a skill. You still get good stuff in alchemy. Athletics is it's getting up there. Am I blind, or am I just not seeing, like, anything? I forgot how squishy you are when you first start Morrowind. How scary everything is. Oh god! Fail cast the spell. Failed. Okay. Okay, I missed. Okay. That's good. That's a good gear to sell. Keep forgetting. Ah, is that again? Oh, they're dark elves. I sure that's a dark elf. Yeah, our spear, like our fire does nothing to him because it's just like bouncing off him. Yeah, we should probably use this bravery of healing. Yeah, fire's really bad. I forgot about the fire is really bad in this game. Just keep stabbing him. I know it's gonna seem weird. Why am I picking up a, other passwords look way over the hills to the west? Ah. Across the bridge? Okay, there. This is gonna take a while. I missed my jump spell. I missed super jump. I wish I had the speed. Oh, that plateau. Walk back's gonna be just as fun, isn't it? Okay, that's the Bitter Coast. There we are. Just gotta scavenge around here in the Bitter Coast region. Actually, he used Restoration's magic. No, it doesn't. Okay, it does. Okay, of course this. Okay, let's also drink like a restoration potion. Alright. How's our destruction going? Pretty good. Conjuration is intelligence, so we can easily boost that. Okay. How's the casting of it again? Okay, that's one of the mushrooms. Yeah, it's one of the mushrooms. That's one off our list. A violet purportness. Okay, we see a ruminous rosalia, a bungler's bane, and a hafia. Yep, there'll be another one. Another one of the mushrooms right here. Ruminous rosalia. Nope. Yep, it's still. I heard that spears are actually one of the better weapon types in the game. They have distance. I mean, I just wonder for the spears. They really just poke things for distance, so I have to worry about it getting close. Not the person we guide to Balmora for the with the boots of running urgently. Boots of blinding speed. What about that? Can I get the boots of blinding speed again? That'd be nice.
Ah, say your piece or stand aside. This is too easy.
Ouch.
It'll be your blood.
Okay. Oh shit.
Not mine.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Remember, thou art mortal. I am very, very mortal. I forgot that that guy. We first found that guy, we obliterated him with seconds because we were playing Shalfar misplayed, a very broken bit Shalfar. I can't wait to get this pure bitter mercy. A bitter mercy! You know, I'm just gonna... Fireball! 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 Oh, oops. Okay. From a distance, I can kill them with fireballs. Okay, God, get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Okay. Fuel is dead. Okay. Light armor. Okay. Oh, Okay. Sprint speed is like nothing compared. It's like no sprint speed. Okay. I can't wait until you get more faster movement speed. So we use a Bungler's Bane, grows on trees. Grows on the trees. Oh, there's one. There's two. I think I see one here. That should be the Hypophakia. I like to imagine my character's like has using that little paring knife they have, like, oh, there it is. You know, like foraging for mushrooms. I like that. I like how the mage skill is completely different from the other ones. So the other ones are like, just go here, kill this. Go here, kill this. This one is like, you have to like be more studious. You know, go here and find a mushroom and see if it's in and see if it works. Like, you know. Is that the last one? Or is that more Hyperphakia? It should be more Hyperphakia, but I still can find it, you know? Still worth doing a check-in. I feel like I'm knee-deep in parasites, though. Hyperphakia. Oh, this Bungler's Bane. There it is. Alright, now it's just a very far walk to Balmora. Alright. Again, I could probably buy more potions. But we need to sell some of this stuff, because we just got a shit ton of loot. That could be a lot of money. We should go with that guy goes over here. And go to... Open Heart's House probably has better stuff. Oh! Oh, the game just crashed? Oh, it crashed. Shit! Oh no, it didn't. Oh god. The game... Okay. They did not like what happened there. There we are. I'm gonna quick save and keep walking backwards. Alright. Now we worked far away from our place. I want to head to Alderune and basically go to that one merchant, get us some gold. Let's buy a shitload of spells and magical potions. Getting a stock of magical potions early on would be very useful. Okay. Okay. As we walk to balmora. As we walk to balmora. Actually, I can only do khajiit voice for them, just you guys. Where is what do they kind of just sound like normal, honestly. I can imagine that she's very studious with her art of gathering. She loves gathering. There is a poor creature that I blew up with a fireball. Fireball! Ways of the Mage. The only thing is, I do want to probably visit. I'll have to visit somewhere soon. Like, where? Oh. I'll have to visit. Fun fact, I actually do know how to use a spear in real life. It's not like that, by the way. How, like, you just kind of poke with it? No. You kind of pool cue it. You kind of, like, hold like this, hold that back here, and just gives you more control, gives you more damage. Just effortlessly poke, 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 poke. You know, just point and stab, point and stab. You know, if you do this, there is some use to it, but you don't get as much range. Could be some more like for my close range combat. But the pool cue method is actually very, very, very good. Who's actually used a spear? Or like, I actually love using spears. My favorite weapon ever. So it's just a simple weapon that does so much. You need to make the trip down to Alderune to sell some shit, but. Okay.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
I know that this person sells potions. Potions. Potions, I require your strongest potions. You sell the potion ingredients? Yes, I do. Get the mushrooms. Sell everything else. Thank you.
My patience is limited.
With the mushroom Azura needs? 2 other samples of the mushrooms, the luminous rusala, the violet corpinus, the bungler's bane, the hyphaephasia. Yes, here they are. Yes, they are all good samples. Now Azura can write the report and be a journeyman to the Mages Guild. Azura has made potions for you. It'll take in return. Azura is no great alchemist yet, but Azura thinks you can use these. 2 4 cheap restore health potions. Rusala comes from short, smelly toadstool, which is brown on top. That corpinus comes from a long, stiff toadstool with dull blue at night. Bungler has been growing trees with other things. If the trees have broken brown shelves, Azura wants you not to eat Bungler's bane. Hyphaephasia looks like Bungler's bane grows on a shelf on trees and other things. Hyphaephasia is safe to eat, but make sure it's not Bungler's bane. So,
it suffers wounds.
I'm listening.
Let's see if we can promote. Ta-da! Get some arms. Okay. And advancement. Congratulations. You are now an apprentice. Perform your duties adamantly. Yes. Alright. So one thing I want to do is what do you buy? Do you buy anything else? Nope. Oh, let's also sell some of these mushrooms. Have them. So, do you sell magicka? Or store magicka? Okay, you do store magic potions. That's good. 1 point. Bargain. Yeah, hell no. I'll take one of those, though. We'll have to go to the temple in order to get better stuff.
Citizen. I'm listening.
Let's head to an enchant. Let's head to Alderune real quick, because then we can transfer. I know there's some good shops in Alderune. This looks really silly. Yay! Yay! We'll sell some stuff and get a shitload of money, which we can use to buy some stuff, including spells. Okay, travel to Alderune. So we get some money, that'd be good for us. Also, we can start getting better spears and other stuff, like other loot. You know. Well, I will say the one thing, strength is useless to us. The only thing it improves is carrying capacity. And also jump height, but the actual thing that matters is mainly willpower. Willpower and intelligence. Barter. Do you have a better spear? Spears. No. But we can sell some stuff like this. Sell one of these. How about a second one? This and an Nordic silver dagger. Perfect. That alone is 15,000 gold.
Speak, traveler.
Now one of you. Copper. That's another few thousand gold. I'm gonna do. Bam. And now we have decent gold. Good 15,000. That's enough to get us some good spells. Again, we want Ice Bolt mainly, like get like some ranged ice spells, maybe. I really should name myself Ice Fingers, because fire is not going to do much good for us in Morrowind, which is the game with bad fire spells. The game where 90% of the enemies of the game are dwemer, which are resistant to fire. You know.
We make
so having extra gold is nice now. We now have 4,000 gold. That's a decent amount to get some new stuff. No wasting gold.
Don't stand about. Get moving.
I'm trying. I can't move very fast.
Yes, Outlander?
Let's buy some spells. Oh, we can get training this. Alchemy. Alchemy can be useful. Okay, we can buy from you. The tribunal temples is going to have most of our good stock. We can also grind out this you. Need some more stuff, but let's do some spells. So, Belni's antidote is well, that's what we're reading poison. Getting heat restoration potion, dispel the 5th barrier, not useful yet. Spell absorption, we already absorb spells. Featherfall can be useful. Strong resist fire, shock, and calm creature can be useful. But let's see what other spells we can get. I want to get summon spear. Bound Spear, if we can get that. Burden in sound, feather, damage, fatigue, frostbite is useful. Fuddle, paralysis, poison. Poisonous touch, shock is another good spell. Bound longbow is going to be useless to me. can be useful when I have to do my next character, which I will be using. That's Spell Levitate. Odysseus Open Door would be useful too. Summon Lesser Bone Walker and Skeletal Minion kills would be useful. We already have Water Breathing. Buoyancy. Bound Spear. There we are. And now we have our main weapon. Variable Resist Corpus. Soul Trap. And Flame Guard. Okay.
Oh, Outlander, did you
And
want
Barter.
something?
Do you have some Magicka? 4-5 Magicka? Restore Magicka. Let's take the Restore Magicka. So we went from having very bad stuff to having a very decent spell list. So that'll be our main one when we summon... We'll be able to summon creatures to a pretty decent effect. Summon... Because we do have good conjuration for right now. 35. Town Sphere will be our main one, our main weapon. All of our both conjuration and spears. Let me make a spell. I'm gonna make it, named it. The Frost Bolt. Frost damage would be 5, 12 to 1 to 60 at range. .45 duration. Ability duration of 2. Needs to be like more like 10. 10 to, or 15 to 30. How about that? 15 to 35? 30. 30 is pretty fine. Yeah, 35. Let's do that.
Yes, Argonian?
Alright, let's do this.
What do you want?
The Frostbolt. Yeah, it doesn't need a big spell, but it's now, that's a much higher damaging spell. With, well, higher casting. But it's a different spell damage type, so... Okay. But yes, I think I'll end things here. Let's just do our questions for next time. Duties. I still have no more duties for you. Ajira has made bet with Galbader. Ajira made bet with Galbader that Ajira will be journeyman for Galbader. Now Ajira must study these mushrooms at the report. Ajira wants to give Galbader a fake soul gem. Ajira has made a fake soul gem. Take it and give it to Galbader's desk put it to Galbader's desk upstairs. Galbader should be coming downstairs to talk with Mayar and Jen. So no one will see you do this thing. Can you report your ass?
From where do you hail, friend?
Let's do this, Rick. He'll put the sword to Majira's desk.
Jira thanks you.
But yeah. See if you promoted. Advancement. And now journeyman. We'll do some of these quests and then we'll basically move on to the temple.
What is this about, Argonian?
Dude, shut the fuck up. Anyways.
So interesting. A tourist.
You must study local flowers. Yes, Jira study flowers now. There was a gold kinet, stoneflower, willow, and heather. In the shore, only from the shores of Lake Maya. When it goes to the rocks, the yellow flowers and broad, dark green leaves. Leaves are spiny, so Jira warns you not to touch the leaves. Stone flowers are dark blue, and their stems bend towards the ground when they are in bloom. These look at their folding along the seams. Stems, willow flowers are reddish and tall. They bend in the ground and like stone flowers. Leaves are long and thin. They look like trees in the sky and red rock. In the ground and pink flowers.
I think I sold them all to you. Barter. So gold kinet 1. Heather 1. Stoneflower 1. And willow antler. Yeah, we already got all of them. We sold them. Let's see.
Yes, what is it?
Yep, here they are. Do not add unit yet. Okay, what do we need? Just heather? Yeah, we didn't have a willow antler. Gold kinet. Wait, what? I thought I bought them. Oh, I never. I forgot to press the offer button.
Strength is a virtue, friend. Welcome.
1. Offer.
Question for you. She hopes you use them well.
I'll take the Storm Magicka.
Jira is very sorry. She had much work to do in these reports of Jira coming up, but it can't be there. You fetch a new ceramic bowl for the Jira. Yes, take these 10 drakes and find Jira's ceramic bowl. Jira thinks Revere, the trader here in Balmora, has some.
There's more college.
A tourist.
I am from here! Requirements, but you're not going to the duties needed for an elevator. Okay, Leon. Alright. So I'm going to save things here. And either way, a script out of that. So this is where I'm going to end things here for the story of the temporary story of Dimitrier Flame Fingers. We'll be seeing more of her next time on Morrowind, which will probably be somewhere around like Tuesday. We'll be heading more into her quest line, finishing up her probably doing more for helping Ajir more stuff, and then when we can, heading to House Teldani and joining them because they'll be on top priority before we study more on the Mage's Guild. But anyways, I'll bid you all adieu. This is Old 115 signing off for the night. Bye bye and peace. If you're on Twitch, leave a follow. If you're on YouTube, like it a sub. Bye.